Hi. I've been seeing this book, making it to pretty much everyone's list of supposedly the best reads in 2022. So I read it too, and I'm a little confused as to why. Adam Grant's Think Again. This is what it says. Think Again is a book about the benefit of doubt and about how we can get better at embracing the unknown and the joy of being wrong. Evidence has shown that creative geniuses are not attached to one identity, but constantly willing to rethink their stances, and that leaders who admit that they don't know something and seek critical feedback lead more productive and innovative teams. Makes sense. So, why am I confused? First of all, don't get me wrong. It's not like I dislike the book. It's not a bad book, but it's also kind of a whole lot of nothing, to be honest with you. I don't feel like it tells us anything new, something that we did not know, but then again, maybe it's just me. Because I feel like with me growing up in the family of doctors and scientists, like this is the way that I was brought up to think and question everything, and including authority of others. I would obviously get into trouble for doing that occasionally, but yeah, I just always try to expose myself to different types of thinking, different opinions. I don't know. I read Malcolm Gladwell and Thomas Sowell at the same time, but I do realize, however, that not everyone is like that. But that brings me to the main point. I am confused as to who is this book for? Because I see that people who are raving about it are the ones who feel like their opinion has been reinforced. So I feel like people who really resonate with this book, they have already adapted this kind of thinking, or at least they're striving for that. It's easier said than done, but I just have this feeling that the most stubborn and closed-minded people who really need to consider the ideas expressed in the book and could really benefit from reading it, they wouldn't even pick up a book with a title like that. But after all, it reinforces a couple of really good ideas that are very dear to my heart, obviously. Like always stay curious, always ask questions, embrace constructive criticism and constructive conflicts. Never be afraid to change your opinion if some new facts are being introduced to you, because changing opinion isn't a sign of weakness, after all. It is a pity, actually, that holding on so tightly to your ideas or beliefs is considered almost sacred in our society. I feel like this kind of commitment and determination should only be applied to love and friendship. Also, with some exceptions. I mean, you can give people you love a break here and there until something really significant comes up and it becomes a deal breaker, because one can only handle so much crap, even from the loved ones, especially from the loved ones. But yeah, the more you learn about different types of things and different perspectives, the more you realize that the truth lies somewhere in the middle, and that the most radical ideas are usually the most flawed ones. But I feel like we already kind of know that, right? And now again, Adam Grant sounds like a really nice guy, like someone you would want to be your friend. And I do like his thinking style. I do like his writing style. But when it comes to him providing examples to prove his point in the book, he seems to give into this, I don't know, sort of pseudo-scientific reference point bias that does not really correlate with him trying to be someone who preaches the adoption of scientific way of analyzing data. But again, overall, it is a very entertaining read, and It is a great reminder that we should not be overconfident in our beliefs, especially when we're trying to convince others. Phil, if you are currently working on your open-mindedness, you should definitely grab a copy of that book. The link is in the description below. And if you've reached the pinnacle of this open-minded Zen, maybe we can have an eloquent, cerebral, productive fight in the comment section. Or actually, no, let's not fight. Or whatever. I don't care. But please don't ignore this. Like, subscribe, because I am going to judge you if you don't. I'm not that open-minded just yet. And I'll see you in the next video. Stick around.